When it came time to cast Amy Farrah Fowler in The Big Bang Theory, the producers were faced with a tough choice. Here's the one reason the role ultimately went to Mayim Bialik. While The Big Bang Theory began its life with a quintet of iconic characters leading the show, some of the series' most memorable ones didn't join the cast until later seasons. Case in point, neurobiologist Amy Farrah Fowler. Although she would go on to become one of the most important characters of the whole series and appear in over 200 episodes, Sheldon's awkward counterpart, love interest, and eventual wife wasn't introduced until the end of season 3.
May I buy you a beverage?
Tepid water, please.
When she joined the cast, Bialik was no stranger to the world of sitcoms, having starred as the title character on Blossom from 1990 to 1995. Still, her road to The Big Bang Theory was unique. Even with her Blossom credentials, Bialik wasn't a walk-on. During the audition process, she went up against some stiff competition, and an actor with whom Big Bang Theory fans are probably familiar, Kate Micucci. Deciding between the two actors was apparently a tough decision for the producers, but Bialik has one unique skill that gave her an edge. Not every child actor makes a smooth transition to adult roles. When Bialik decided to take a break from acting, she opted for the unorthodox route of pursuing a PhD in neuroscience. It's not usually the kind of hiatus that leads to an actor returning to the screen, but for Bialik, the decision ended up helping her acting career more than she could have expected. In her book, The Big Bang Theory, the definitive inside story of the epic hit series, Jessica Radloff reveals, through a series of exclusive interviews, how Bialik was able to nab the part of Amy Farrah Fowler over Kate Micucci. According to The Big Bang Theory writer and producer Steve Malaro, Chuck Lorre loved that she actually had a PhD in neuroscience. It could have gone either way between Mayim or Kate, but because Mayim could bring an authenticity to the science and to the intelligence of the character, Chuck was like, I think that's so cool, let's go with her. The producers also went with Bialik because of her ability to play opposite Jim Parsons' Sheldon. Casting director Ken Miller recalled, Chuck said, we're looking for a female version of Sheldon, and Mayim goes, I got it. She knew exactly what she was going to do with the character.
I'm excited to work with my boyfriend. It's going to be romantic.
That she was the right choice became abundantly clear as the show went on. During a 2012 interview with Conan O'Brien, Bialik said her background in neuroscience actually led to her correcting the writers on occasion.
When they brought me back for the 4th season, he said they figured why not make her what I am so that I can, fix small things if they're wrong. But generally, they get pretty much everything right.
For a generation of Big Bang Theory fans, the same could be said for the decision made by the casting directors. It's difficult to imagine the show with any other actors, and as Bialik told The Guardian, she hopes the show puts a more positive light on, in her words, nerds and geeks. She also told Us Weekly after the show wrapped, I would like our show to be remembered as a show that really demonstrated how the other half lives, or how most of us live, which is kind of on the outside in some way. I think everyone has a little bit of outsider in them. As a self-professed nerd herself, her unlikely involvement in one of the most popular shows in recent history has no doubt done a lot to make that legacy happen. As for Kate Micucci, she found her way back to The Big Bang Theory set in the 6th season as Lucy, the romantic interest for Raj. In addition to appearing in 8 episodes across 3 seasons of The Big Bang Theory, Micucci is in high demand as a voice actor. Since 2015, she's voiced Velma in nearly 24 Scooby-Doo productions. If you have kids, you might have also overheard her voice as Sadie Miller in Steven Universe, Webby Vanderquack in DuckTales, and Daisy in Nature Cat. With over 160 credits, losing out on the role of Amy doesn't seem to have affected her career prospects in the least.